a social worker, so I'm broke. My pockets are shattered, sliced open, spilling minute amounts of green and metallic hues into the belly of that which continues to haunt me. But these losses make room for lessons. Because when your pockets are starving for something more than the spoils of your 40-hour work week, you have no choice but to fill them with something. Now sometimes my pockets speak to me asking me questions like, why work when it puts you further in debt? So I peer into the windows of my reflection with intentions of discovering an answer. Or I look outward and squeeze clarity from the faces of the youth that I work with. When a familiar voice says to me, if not me, then who? See, I don't have all the answers. And no matter how hard I try, I can't cure the world. Real life shit will always remind you that you can't. So at this point, my pockets are filled with the memory of 3 young women sitting in a room. And they're being told that the nightmare they've been living is almost over. They're being told that now, after years of parental molestation, they finally have the power to send their father, the monster, away. The oldest of the 3 girls is 11 years old, belly swollen with child. As I sat there and listened to their testimonies, my pockets remained silent like this was the testament that would fill them forever. As tears fled from her gaze, she explained how mommy knew and how the youngest of the 3 was his favorite. And as she cried, all I could think about was a punishment fit for a crime so immoral, and how the system was going to swallow these 3 kids down, and how so many of us sit in privileged silence and point fingers from the safest positions. My thoughts run on, hand in hand with my rage, and the fact that my uncle just died doesn't help. The fact that I can't sell a CD a month in my own city at any given open mic, poetry slam, or feature makes me want to throw all of this save the planet shit down the toilet and start talking about safe shit like cars, clothes, hoes, sex, drugs, money, and rock and roll, because I'm honestly starting to believe that we as human beings are the descendants of domesticated cattle, because we support and follow trends like sheep support and follow shepherds. And I know it may sound like I'm ranting, but my pockets are empty, and I'm trying hard to make a difference in spite of that. Pregnant little 14-year-olds keep walking through my office door wanting me to answer questions that parents should be answering for them. Young men walk through my door with no guidance and look at me like I'm the father they've always sought after, and I'm always honored. But every time I get that pass-through bill in the mail, I'm forced to conform to the fact that there is no money in helping people. I wanted to help those 3 little girls. I wanted to strike out at every pro-life and pro-choice activist that has something to say about what to do with that 11-year-old's unborn child. I wanted to say, shut the fuck up with all of your bickering and find a solution to the issue, because at what point are you prepared to explain to your child that their grandfather and father are one and the same person? And sometimes I wonder if the passion to fight the good fight will ever become as empty as my pockets. But I found the answer to the question posed by them set within the eyes of every child and social worker struggling to live. Why work when it puts you further in debt? My reply is, I have no choice. If not me, then who?